Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of From Pages to Publishing, where I teach you all about the writing process. I'm Jalen Page, author of War of Broken Hearts, and this is going to be teaching you about how to outline. Just to preface this, I'm really awful at outlining and it doesn't work out well for me. However, it is good to have in the back of your mind. Most of my outline for my first book was in my head. There was no outline, actually. It was just all in my head. Like, I had it planned out. However, I found that it was very difficult to actually write if I got stuck. Now for book 2, I do have an outline. It may be a very loose outline because my characters like to go off script and do whatever the hell they want, but it's there. So I always have something to fall back onto if I get stuck. I can always go back and see these were my ideas for what was gonna happen next. Outlining is also just a great space. I'm not gonna show you my computer because I don't wanna flash any spoilers for book 2 or anything like that, but it is a great space to just write everything down, keep it all in a safe space where you can find everything you need. Like, my outline has characters, like their profiles, all about their appearance, their goals, their fears, their backstories, everything like that. Pictures from like Pinterest for mood boards, all that stuff. Then I also have different places I have, like the continents, what kingdoms are in those continents, what cities are part of those kingdoms, stuff like that. I have maps that I've made on websites like Incarnate. I have my magic system of like all the gods and what they are gods of, the different magic powers, what those people are named and what they can manipulate or wield, or any limits that go with their power. I have a list of objects and what these objects do, why they're helpful, so everything like that. Deleted scenes, random quote ideas, everything, just write it down. And then, like I said, for book 1, there was no outline. Book 2, I do have a chapter by chapter outline. It's not really working out for me, like I said, but I have ideas of everything that I wanted to happen, and then I'm kind of filling in the spaces between as I go along. So even if you're a pantser like me and your characters just take over, it's still very important to have that outline because, like I said, I can go back and look at what I had planned if I get stuck and get ideas from that and kind of keep me on track, because I'm a chronic overwriter and I just write whatever the hell comes to my mind, and sometimes that keeps me off track and makes the process a bit slower for a first draft. So yeah, however you choose to outline, that's up to your preference, but it is very important that you have a pretty good idea of what is going to be going on in your first draft in order to get moving.